So you're posting TikTok videos and you're probably putting 30 hashtags or 25, 15. Actually, you don't know how many hashtags you should put. You think that you should put all the for you hashtags and you're really struggling to figure out what works for you and for your account. Stick around because in this video, I'm gonna walk you through my 4 strategies for implementing hashtags on TikTok. Hey guys, what is up? And welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm your host, Jen Marilla, and this YouTube channel is for online business owners who wanna grow their social following. That being said, you guys are probably on TikTok if you're watching this, so I'm excited to dive into what I'm gonna teach you guys today about hashtags. Before we get into it, housekeeping rules, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you're excited to learn all about hashtags. I'm a weird thumb. And don't forget to hit that bell so you get videos like this that I drop every single week on how to educate you to grow your social following for your online business. Before we dive into it, let's talk about what the heck are hashtags, because I think people are not really sure about how to use hashtags. Hashtags are used for the algorithm to be able to categorize the best content for the best type of person. So for example, if you're someone who works with makeup, right? And you use hashtag makeup and it's a very generic hashtag, but chances are that is your trend, that is who you work with, then the algorithm will most likely push your content in that category. So hashtags are just a way for the algorithm to basically put different content into different containers. Got it? All right, cool. So before we dive into these strategies that I've used and I recently started to use and really started to see some growth with them, I want to make it clear that it's a little bit confusing, so just bear with me here. This strategy is very different from what you would do on Instagram. And if you want to know what hashtags to use for on Instagram, check out this video here where I talk about, or somewhere on this screen, where I talk about the best hashtags to use for Instagram. I have one for Instagram stories and I have one for Instagram posts. Now, for TikTok, it's kind of like a free range. And I say this because the platform is fairly new and it's a lot of testing, A/B testing, kind of really diving into what works for some accounts and what works for other accounts. So when I say these 4 strategies, I'm breaking it down and I also want to make it clear that you can't just use all 4 strategies every single time or one strategy every single time. You want to mix it up, right? Okay, so the first strategy I want to talk about is when to use hashtags and when not to use hashtags. So you want to make sure that if you're picking this type of strategy, you're going to do 2 really big hashtags. So very generic. If you're a beauty blogger, then you want to use like hashtag makeup or hashtag beauty blogger. And you know that on TikTok, these are probably somewhere around the billions, right? And you're probably like, Jen, like seriously? The reason why I'm saying that is because the chances of the algorithm picking up and putting you in that container are really good. Yes, that means that it might be a slighter chance that your audience might actually see your content, but it's still putting you in front of the right eyeballs with the right people. So if you have a business, it's really something you want to consider. The other thing I want to say is that sometimes you don't actually want to use hashtags. So for example, if you're running on a trend, if you're doing a video that's trending in the music or trending in the dance or whatever it is that you're doing, maybe sometimes it's okay not to use any hashtags. Again, you guys want to flip-flop with these. But if you're going to use a hashtag, you want to use a very generic, broad hashtag, and you want it to be like the big numbers. Basically, the first 2 that come up is what you want to pick when you're picking the trending hashtags. Got it? And I will say this, that you can also pick the secondary big hashtags. So again, super broad, but big numbers, maybe not as big as the billions, but in the millions or the high 100,000s, you can go ahead and pick one of those 2 and then swap it back and forth, meaning you can use that and then maybe sometimes not post any hashtags at all. But again, you're basically telling the algorithm, hey, listen, I'm a beauty blogger, this is what I focus on. Hey, I'm a business coach, this is what I focus on. And the more consistent you are with that, the greater chances you will get in front of the eyeballs of your audience. Now, this all plays into the factor of timing, which again, I'm gonna do, my next YouTube video will be on TikTok timing and when's a good time to schedule your TikToks. So make sure you hit that subscribe and that bell button so you do not miss that next week. But for right now, remember that all of this stuff, including with Instagram and all that stuff, if you do one thing, you have to do all the things. So posting at certain times, using the right hashtags, not using the right hashtags, not using hashtags at all those things incorporated together is what really changes the game and allows you to become viral or even just blow up on TikTok, right? So the second strategy I like to use is too broad and then too niche. Again, you want to use super broad. So if you're a makeup artist, you want to use hashtag makeup or hashtag beauty blogger. And then when I say niche down, let's say you only focus on red lipstick. then you wanna make sure that you click hashtag red lipstick. But when I'm saying this, you do not want to pick accounts that are super, super low. You only wanna pick one account that is super low within your niche. And what I mean is anything around maybe 10 to 20,000 as in low for one, and then the second niche could be anything below 5. And again, this is all based on the timings that you post and when you post and all that stuff. So you wanna try that out. I would also recommend that if you feel that you're not seeing the growth when you're picking the niche hashtags at a lower amount, then pick the niche hashtags at a higher amount. Yes, again, this means that it's very unlikely that your audience will see all of your content, but again, you're still getting into that container, into that space where the algorithm knows that you are a beauty blogger and this is the type of content people want to push. Strategy number 3 is trending and broad. And so this can get a little confusing because you're like, wait, really? That has nothing to do. When I say trending, I mean the For You page, going viral, trending, hashtag trending, all of those, right? So you want to use those very generic, and or you want to go super broad. Again, makeup, beauty blogger, fashion blogger, whatever. That kind of stuff. You want to say fashion, or you want to say business coaching or education, whatever the case is. But again, you want to go super broad and test that out. And the fourth strategy is picking 2 niches and 2 broad. So again, you want to get super niche down on what it is that you are focusing on TikTok, and then adding those 2 super broad accounts. And again, you want to make it broad because you want people to find you in that container for the type of content that you're creating. Now, last but not least, I want to give you guys a bonus tip. It's something that I get asked a lot. But before I do, I want to invite you guys to my free masterclass, the 3 mistakes that new online business owners make when starting a business and how you can avoid them. So it's in the description below. Make sure you click on that link and register to save your seat. You do not want to miss this masterclass. It's all about starting an online business and how to profit. That means that if you're looking to profit your social media, AKA your TikTok account, then you want to check this masterclass out because I give you some tips on how to niche down and how to really focus your online business to actually start working for you. All right, now let's share that bonus that you guys have been waiting for. The number one question I always get asked is, hey Jen, should I start my own hashtag? Guys, no. The reason why I say this is because unless you are Sony, unless you are McDonald's or some huge corporation, it doesn't matter, right? Especially because nobody knows who you are. And nowadays people are likelier to search for your name than they are to search for a hashtag. So please, please, please do not come up with some cheesy hashtag and then claim it as yours. Like, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work on any platform anymore, except for Facebook. Facebook is the only platform you can create your own hashtag and you just use it everywhere. And it's just to basically pull content together, whatever. I won't go into that, but it's not necessary for TikTok. So do not do it. And that is my bonus tip. All right, so there you guys have it. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and hit that bell so you get notified next week when I share with you the best times to post on TikTok and why. But until next time, guys, I will see you soon. Bye.